Now, when you say that, and this is going to bring a lot of controversy, and the devil's been really beating me up on this. You know, when they say you got to believe the fivefold ministry, they throw it in a big bucket. You got to believe the fivefold ministry. I do. But there's true and there's false of everything. There is a true fivefold and there's a false fivefold. If I believe, you got to believe in the fivefold ministry. Some preachers believe that we're in the millennium and they preach it. We're in the millennium right now. We're living in the millennium. Jesus already come when the seal's broken, and it is all this, and got some doctrines. There's some that believe I can be married and divorced and still preach the message of the hour. I can have another wife. Well, the Lord forgive me, she really didn't believe it. They preach it and say they preach this message. There's some that preach the doctrine of Parousia. You've heard Parousia. It's lots of ministries preach that. There's some that preach the seven thunders, the doctrine of the seven thunders. They take out from what Brother Branham said, and it's become a doctrine amongst the church. And there's many preachers of the fivefold ministry, preachers, teachers, apostles, prophets, that preach that doctrine. There's many that preach polygamy. It's big in Africa. Our brothers from Africa in here, it's a big deal in Africa. And you know what they use? Marriage and divorce book. That's how they prove polygamy doctrine, is through their marriage and divorce book. No matter what you tell them, they preach it. And there's a lot of them that preaches it. There's some that say it's got mistakes in this message. Now, there's a lot of them that says that. There's a lot that says that. Says, oh, that 22 bullet couldn't do that. It can't go that fast. It would melt. It'd disintegrate. It can't happen. Eagles came from, no, the highest flying bird. He's not the highest flying bird, that there's other birds that do that. Now, that's not the correct date. When Brother Branham says the angel of the Lord come down on this date, that isn't the correct date. It was happened this, and it happened this way, and it happened that way. Wow. That's what they say. There's many of them out there. I'm sure you've all heard those type of things. What was the very commission that God said? What was it? Get the people to believe you.
Amen. Praise the Lord. Amen. Amen. Praise the name of the Lord.
Praise the Lord. I believe it. Amen.
Praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord. Now, you denied the very commission by saying that. He didn't say what? The angel of the Lord, get the people to believe you.
Amen.
So we don't care what says on them tapes. We believe it.
Amen.
I don't have to explain it. I don't have to understand it. I just got to believe it. Amen.
Amen.
Some say the fivefold ministry will perfect the bride of Jesus Christ, not the tapes. Which one of them? Which group of them? Which one of them that it's going to be? It's all and all together. You've got to hear the tapes. You have to hear the tapes. That you don't know what the truth is unless you listen to the tapes.